Alexios' forces landed at Dyrrhachium. He ordered his men to immediately construct siege weapons, in preparation for an assault on the vital port city. In Constantinople, Bryennios swore allegiance to John Ducas, promising to fight Alexios in battle. Bryennios went to work hastily recruiting an army to fight Alexios. At one point, he forcefully conscripted citizens of Constantinople into his army, angering the city's population. Combined with the Ducas household guard, Bryennios led an army of 30,000 men to the rescue of Dyrrhachium. On his way to Dyrrhachium, Bryennios gathered more soldiers from the garrisons of local fortresses. Bryennios' army was well supplied and marched swiftly. Bryennios' army quickly surrounded Alexios. They possessed the superior terrain of the battlefield. Alexios was trapped. All Bryennios had to do was wait. But Bryennios was an impatient man. He had ambitions for the throne and wanted to score a quick, decisive victory in order to win the admiration of the army. Alexios knew this. He formulated a plan to defeat Bryennios. Alexios took personal command of an elite group of Norman knights that had grown close to the emperor, nicknamed the Norman Guard. While Alexios led the Norman Guard around enemy lines, thousands of veteran Roman and Italian soldiers charged uphill, hoping to provoke a response from Bryennios. Bryennios took the bait. He ordered his army into battle. The two sides engaged in a fierce melee. Bryennios' archers wreaked havoc on Alexios' soldiers downhill. Just as Bryennios' soldiers started to push back Alexios' army, smoke became visible in the distance. Alexios and his men burned down Bryennios' camp. The Norman Guard then charged into the exposed rear of Bryennios' army. In the ensuing chaos, one of the Normans killed Bryennios, and his army routed. Upon seeing the death of their commander, much of Bryennios' army surrendered, swearing allegiance to Emperor Alexios. After this decisive victory, Alexios marched east, capturing town after town on his way to Constantinople. When news of this reached the capital, the citizens revolted, and John fled to the city of Nicaea. In the east, a local Seljuk warlord attacked the disorganized Roman army besieging Baghdad, and forced Andronicus to retreat into Roman territory. Andronicus was furious about the embarrassing defeat. He told the Varangian Guard that he knew some of them still had sympathies to Romanos and were sabotaging the war effort. Andronicus announced that next morning he would be executing the individuals who he believed were saboteurs, but he refused to say who he thought were the saboteurs. Without hesitation, the Varangians gathered their weapons and attacked Andronicus. They easily slaughtered his bodyguards before killing the Roman emperor. Back west, the gates of Constantinople were opened for Alexios. The task of rescuing the Roman Empire from crisis after crisis now fell to Emperor Alexios.